everyone, and welcome back to the Krakens. Now, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties from last week. It didn't record any video, and it only recorded 15 minutes of audio. I wish it would have only recorded the video instead of the audio so that I could narrate it after the game, but it didn't let me. But I'm looking to beat the Mangles on the road to improve my lead in the division. As, of course, as you guys know, if I win my division, I will I will go to the playoffs. I might not host a playoff game, but I will at least go to the playoffs. And so I'm 1-1 right now, and I'm hoping to get to 2-1, of course, in Concrete Jungle Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I did win a critical division game last week, and I'm really, really happy about that. But yeah, it is time, and I'm going to put my defense out there first. Ultimately, what I hope is to make a stop or two, get a lead at halftime, and then expand it to 2 scores coming out of half. Slanders to kick off. It's a good kick. Down to the 13. Choker. To the 30. To the 40. To the 41-yard line. And that is where the Mangles will take over on offense. Gorgon, or they will line up in the gun. Smack cross. Cross taken down after a 15-yard gain by Gorgon Power. They will line up, empty back shotgun, man in motion. Shiesty back to throw. And it's intercepted! Gorgon Power! And Gorgon Power intercepts Shiesty! And the Krakens get a turnover to start the game, ladies and gentlemen. First and 10 from the 26. Leaders. Mozart to the outside. Mozart gets a few yards to make it a 2nd down and 3 as Action Grill is dead on the play for the Mangles. 2nd down and 3, ball at the 32. Leaders. Mozart to the outside. He's got the corner. And Shotgun Killsome and BJ Kill are both dead on the play and for the Mangles. Smash Killsome will check into the game at running back. He'll get it. Running to his left. And he gets 5 yards on the carry up to the 44-yard line. Second down and 5. Killsome gets it. And he gets 3 yards to make it a 3rd down and 2. As Dick Bleeders is injured on the play for the Krakens. And they will go the sack attack on Stompson. Can they get him? No, they will not. That will be just an attempted homicide penalty, and that the ball up for a 1st down. and into Mangles territory as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thompson, hands off. Mozart breaks a tackle, and he's got 3 yards up to the 40-yard line. Thompson wants the screen, dumps it. Arcane, and he's got 6 yards on the screen to make it a 3rd down and 1. Third down and inches. Leaders! Kilsum's got the first down and a gain of 2. Up to the 33-yard line. Leaders, hands off. Kilsum breaks tackles up to the 29-yard line and a gain of 4. Mozart is back in the game at running back. Leaders! What? Taking himself! And he's got a few yards to make it a 3rd down and 4. Thompson back in the game at quarterback. 3rd down and 4. Thompson! Mozart! And he's got a first down! Up to the 21-yard line! Thompson will throw. Mozart out of the backfield. Mozart to the 10. First down. Krakens. And that is the end of the first quarter as we remain scoreless in this one, but the Krakens are driving. Kilsum in the game at running back. He'll hand it to Kilsum. Kilsum to the outside! Angled to the 5-yard line, or to the 6. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Thompson, Kilsum, running to the right, has not yielded any results. Kilsum is in motion, clears the backfield. Thompson, incomplete. And Slanders kicks a field goal, and the Krakens take the lead. With 4:05 to go until the half, Slanders kicks it deep, taken at the 14. Choker. Hit and taken down at the 39, maybe the 40. First down and 10 from the pistol. Shiesty. Throwing deep. Bizarre ace. To the 25-yard line. As Javelin Whamsy is dead on the play for the Krakens. First down and 10 from the gun. Cross! Makes a man miss and he explodes for a gain of 13. Up to the 12. From the gun. Shiesty! Bizarre ace! Down to the 1-yard line! As Gorgon Power is injured on the play for the Krakens. And Bro Shiesty is injured on the play for the Mangles. They will line up first stand and goal from the 1. Browning! Cross has got it. Breaks a couple tackles in the backfield. Hit! Breaks tackles into the end zone for a touchdown. And there's going to be a penalty flag down. And this will go against the Mangles. As Snake Frowning is injured on the play for the Mangles. And they will attack the ref, and that will incur another penalty flag. And that will push them back another 15 yards on the play. That will make it first down and 26. Man in motion. Looking deep, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Bizarre Ace, and he just couldn't find him. Second down and 26. Hoodside sacked. Elijah Ramble with the sack. Third down and goal from the 34. Cross! Fumbles! Glee Wiggins! As Smack Cross is dead on the play for the Mangles. .148 to go until the half. And that kick is good! And the Mangles take the lead with 1:42 to go until the half. Sharkey is back deep to return this kick. From the 12 to the 20 to the 25 to the 28-yard line. Leaders throws, and it's incomplete. Insane Brat, Spike, Kilton, and Reno Bone are all dead on the play for the Mangles. Leaders, Mozart, still running. Timeout. Krakens. Bleeders. Mozart on the catch. And he'll hop out of bounds as they're trying to get into field goal range. As Wailing Throttle is injured on the play for the Krakens. Scream Mozart goes nowhere. Lost yards on that one. Breaks tackles. Third down and 7. Mozart on the screen. And he can't get anywhere. The Mangles will call timeout. Hoping to get the ball back. Slanders! I panicked at the end of the half. But that's happened as the Mangles lead 4-3 over the Krakens. And the Krakens will get the ball to start half. Swift Sharky is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12 to the 20 to the 25 to the 29-yard line. Leader drops the screen. Mozart! First down. No, second down and 1 coming up. Bleeders. Mozart, he's got a first down and then some. Breaks tackles up to the 48-yard line and a first down. As Dick Bleeders is dead on the play for the Krakens. Thompson, hands off, Mozart, and he gets 5 yards on the carry. Kilson the back, he's got it now, breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he's got a first down and a gain of 5. As Warden Rattle is injured on the play for the Mangles. They're trying to kill Thompson. Will they do it? And he runs out the back of the end zone. 10-yard attempted homicide penalty, as that will move the ball up into scoring range. From the 27, Thompson, Mozart's got it. And he's got 3 yards up to the 24. Demon Arcane in the game at running back. He's got it. Running for a gain of 5. Out to the outside. Smash Kilson in the game at running back now. He's got it running to the right. And he explodes for a gain of 3. Timeout. Krakens. 2:20 to go in the third. Mozart will check into the game at running back. He'll get it. And he gets 3 yards and a first down. Waylon Fright is in the game at running back. He'll get it. And he can only get a yard on the carry. Demon Arcane is in the game at running back now. Stomps in. Flares it to him. Out of the backfield. Stiff arms a man. To the 10, to the 5. To the 3-yard line. And that will bring up a third down and 1. Third down and 1. Kilson the back. He'll get it. Touchdown. Krakens.
Yo, man, nobody can touch me when I ball. I take all
What an opening drive march by the Krakens. Esteem Ravis Gator and Joe Banshee are both injured on the play for the Mangles. Extra point, it's a fake. Slander's got it. And the lead is 7 as the Krakens retake the lead. Slanders to kick. Good kick. Taken at the 13. Choker. Choker breaks tackles up past the 40 to the 43-yard line. And that is where the Mangles will take over, looking to tie the game. From the gun, Chase Brown. And he's got it for a gain of 4. As Bro Shiesty is injured on the play for the Mangles. Shiesty, he'll be sacked! Crossfire Hurricane with the sack! That will put him in 3rd down and 10. No, 3rd down and 12. And back shotgun. Bizarre Ace, he's got it! Racing to the end zone! And he does not win the foot race! And there's going to be a penalty flag down! And this will go against the Mangles! And that will wipe the big completion off the board! And they will not be able to get the ref! That will push them back another 10 yards. One attempted homicide penalty against the ref. As Lament Brown is injured on the play for the Mangles. And they will attack the ref again. Unnecessary ref slaughter penalty on that play. That will move the ball back another 15 yards on the play. First down and 10, or 3rd down and 47. Browning, he'll be sacked in the end zone for a safety. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Benito Stones with the sack in the end zone for 2 points. As Snake Browning is dead on the play for the Mangles. And that's the end of 3, as it is Krakens 13, Mangles 4. Swift Sharky is back deep to return this kick. He'll take it from the 12 to the 20 to the 25 to the 31-yard line. Thompson, Mozart breaks a tackle and gets a yard. 2 yards on the play. Thompson makes a man miss. He hands it to Mozart, who stiff arms a man and gets 6 yards on the carry. Kilsum is in the game at running back. Blitzed! He'll throw for Kilsum. He's got the first down and then some. Up to midfield. 4:05 to go in the game now, as they can start to bleed clock. Kilsum makes a man miss, and he's got 5 yards up to the 44 of the Mangles. Thompson, hands off, Kilsum, and he's got it up to a 3rd down and 2. Third down and 2 from the 41. Mozart, can he get there? Yes! To the 36-yard line and another 10 to go in the game. Gonna start grinding clock. And Ozark breaks tackles. And he gets 4 yards to make it a 2nd down and 6. As that's going to be the 2-minute warning in the game. Third. Timeout, Mangles, as they look to preserve time on. Clock, as Wailing Throttle is injured on the play for the Krakens. And Slay Bendrickson is injured on the play for the Mangles. Timeout, Mangles. 1:35 to go. To the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Mangles. 1:27 to go in the game. Or so to make it a 3rd down and 3. Just run out the clock, basically, ladies and gentlemen. Eleven-6 clock. Seconds on the clock. They need to score a whole bunch. Slanders to kick. Come on, clock, start rolling. There we go. 3 seconds. Final play of the game. Chase Brown. And he fumbles. He's got it. And they will score on the final play of the game. But that's it. The Mangles win again. Or no, the Krakens win again. As Chase Brown is dead on the play for the Mangles. Why are you lining up to go for 2? That would still put you at 9 here if you had time. I'll take it. That first turnover. I controlled it second half. I always wanted to defer then. That's what that tells me. I always want to defer. I always want to defer so that I can play it close in the first half and then get the ball to start the second half and then dominate and not let them come back like 2 weeks ago. I got you. I got you. I got you. 113 rushing yards. Holy cow. Last week I had over 100 yards rushing for the first time. And this week I now have more rushing yards than passing yards. Yes, Pryor Thompson is going to be my starter going forward. Dick Bleeders is going to be the backup. But holy cow, man. Even Arcane gets upgraded. Cool. Well, that is cool. I'm just thinking about the receivers. Like, yeah, not a big deal that they get upgraded. Ganu Sith, who I think did catch a pass on that fake punt. That was not the best executed thing in the world, and I will admit that. I mean, it was kind of poorly executed, but Benito Stones. And Calypso Ramble get upgraded. Crossfire Hurricane goes up to a 41 overall. Vader Toho, good. Jailer Thrillips. Looking pretty alright for a backup. There we go. 100 kick range. And Swift Sharky even goes up. But yeah, let's see standings. Oh, so the Thrills won last game. Okay. I'm still ahead in the division, though. And that game in 2 weeks might be important. And heck, that game at the end of the season might determine who makes the playoffs from the division. It might. It might. It might. But yeah, I do believe that will do it for this Krakens Dynasty video and Slick's Krakens Dynasty video. I will see you later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.